everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to talk to you guys and do a little catch-up vlog. My voice. I'm gonna be finishing up my skincare routine, but I wanted to do a little catch-up vlog. I feel like I have so much to update you guys on. I wanted to give you guys a little collective haul, what I've been collecting over the past almost few months. Some recent favorites. I'm in a very chatty mood. So I decided, you know what? Let's just chat. A girl can have her days where she wants to yap. I feel like when I'm excited about something, I just want to talk about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so first things first is I've already started decorating my room for Christmas. You can kind of see them up there. I added this little it's not a garland. It's just a little string with some cute little Christmas decorations on it. So yeah, I'm making the room cozy. I put up my Christmas lights. I put up some ornaments. It's feeling very festive, very cozy. I love it so much. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, I feel like this time of the year is peak cozy vibes. It makes me want to dive into all of my hobbies: reading, watching cozy movies, drinking hot chocolate, journaling, all of that. I love crafts and all my hobbies during this time. It's peak season to do that as well. It's cold outside. I want to be inside. And yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys once I'm done getting ready. Okay guys, I am back. I am now changed. I finished my makeup. I'm also been loving, if you guys watch my December favorites, last year, I'm still loving my Gucci Flora, and I found this little half-size bottle at Marshall's, and I was like, there is actually no way that I found it there. And yeah, I still love it. I get so many compliments on this perfume. I feel like it wears really well on me. And yeah, so I'm still in love with her. Now, moving on, I want to show you guys some Disney merch items that I've picked up for the fall and winter time at Disney. So I guess we'll go ahead and just start with the clothes first, because I have two things to show you guys. So first is this really cute Disney cream sweatshirt. It's just a crew neck, but I love this so much because it kind of has a waffle knit in here. It's not super warm. Again, it's California, and I feel like I can layer this very with a long sleeve under and be totally fine for the winter time at Disney, because when you're there, I kind of get really hot, because you're walking around, you're getting rides, and they have the heaters on in some stores. So I love this, and I love the cream one. I know they came out with a red, a black, and a baby blue, but I love the cream. And then to go along with that sweatshirt, I also got the matching, they're backwards. I also got the matching sweatpants. Again, it has the little Disneyland with Mickey, and I feel like it's so subtle. You could even wear this not to Disneyland. They're super cute. I feel on they don't look that cute, but once you put it on and you put the ears on and you everything just really comes together. My dog just sneezed. Once everything comes together, it looks so cute. So I can't wait to wear these. I'm gonna wear these to my birthday trip to Disney. So this is my little cream set that I'm going to wear. Again, I love how it's not fleece inside. If you guys can hear that, that's my dog. It's just, I love it for the fall and winter time, because again, California, I really don't get that hot. I'm low-key hot in this cardigan. So yeah. And then also I picked up some new ears. These were a spontaneous purchase. These were deliberate. So let's talk about it. I got these because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna look so cute for the fall and winter time. I love a pair of ears that just look so classic, well made, cute, and I feel like these really do that. And with the cream sweatshirt, my battery's flashing, it's gonna look absolutely so cute. And then I got the fluffy white ears because we went to downtown Disney. I think these are perfect to wear in the fall and winter when you're wearing a regular outfit. I think why I love them so much was because when I tried them on, I was in a cute fall outfit. I had a cable knit sweater, maroon. I had jeans, I had Uggs, and I put these on, and I was like, when I put them on, they were perfect. So yeah, those are the two ears that I picked up for this fall and winter time, even though I'm blocked out almost. Actually, it's just the last 2 weeks of December, but to wear these in like January, especially these white ones, I feel like are perfect. I feel like for November, December, these are also perfect. It's amazing. I love them. Anyways, something else that I picked up is this Disneyland 70th Mickey Mouse ring. I really only got 2 things from like the whole 70th collection. I wasn't really a big fan of any of like the clothing items, but I feel like the jewelries and accessory is where it's at for me. Like I love them so much. I'm going to also wear this for my little birthday trip. I think it looks so cute on. You can get this at the jeweler store on Main Street. You can't really find it at Emporium or any other stores. It's mainly the jewelers, or like the crystal shop. That's what it's called, the crystal shop. And you could also ask the workers to try on the size. Like if they don't have them out on the floor, you can ask to try them on. So I just think it looks so good. And then if I get my nails done, it'll look 10 times better. I'm so excited to wear this. And then also another 70th is this cutie little keychain. I'm absolutely obsessed with this front piece right here. Space Mountain, the Ferris wheel. We have not Main Street, but oh my god, I forgot what the street is called for DCA. Tragedy. And then we also have Matterhorn, and then the 70th in the middle. And then it says Disneyland on this little part right here. I love it so much. This part was able to turn, but it broke on me, so I just glued it back together. No biggie. But yeah, I love this so much. I think it matches so well with like the ring and this. So I'm super happy with this 70th merch that I got. I think it's perfect for me and everything. Something else that I got for actually my planner for 2026, which I'll update you guys in a later video, is this little Disneyland D charm. It's supposed to be an ornament charm, and it has like the year 2025 on the side of the D, but I thought it'd be perfect to put onto my planner. You guys saw this year I had like a cute little heart envelope, so I was like, let's do a little D for Disneyland. I don't know, I really thought it was really cute, and it was only $5. So if you're wanting like a little something from Disney, I feel like this is really cute to pick up for the holidays. Only $5. I feel like there's rarely anything that's from Disneyland that's under $5, especially the food. And then also my last thing that I actually forgot about, even though it was right here in front of me. Me and all my friends were at Downtown Disney, and we all got the matching little Dale keychains with the little strawberry hat. I just love Dale's red nose with the little white strawberries and the little bottoms. I just think he looks so cute. I'm really obsessed with him, and also comes in like this gold chain, which I prefer gold. I wear gold and silver. I forgot to put on my earrings. Let me go put them on. But after this, but yeah, I got my little Dale keychain, and that's what I've been getting. I can also show you guys my new AirPods case from Disney that I got as well. It's Russell. I thought it was so cute, and I love this little carabiner. So yeah, those are some recent pickups. Now, my last piece of clothing I have to show you guys. Now this one's crazy. This one's crazy. Actually, no, it's not that crazy. It's actually more amazing than it is crazy. I got the Beyonce X Levi's collab. Oh my god, when I tell you guys, these are so stunning. They look even more stunning in person. Here's what the tag looks like. The Beyonce on the tag is actually insane. These are the 501s 90s. 501s 90s, and guys, I got them on clearance. They had them on clearance. They had Ms. Bay on clearance. And then they were just on clearance. And then the real kicker is that it was 50% off of clearance at Levi's. I was like, okay, I have to take them. So obviously I went and I tried them on. And when I tell you, technically they fit me, but they don't fit me. Like, they barely fit me. It's like these are standing jeans only. So yeah, but I think for the price that I got them for, and for them being like full, like bedazzled all the way down the leg, I mean, like, look at how stunning that is. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, for them being Levi's and for the price I got them, for them being a collab, fully rhinestone, I will make them fit me. They will fit me. It's not like if and or buts. No, they will fit me. But yeah, they're so cute, and I cherish them so much. I want to like hang them up, honestly. I love them. And yeah, so those are my little Levi's jeans that I got for like super sale. I think it was, here, let me check. It was, okay, original price, ready? $150. Then went on clearance for $74.98. And it was 50% off clearance, so it was 40 or 39 or 40. Isn't that insane? Insane. If you guys are curious, that's what the tag looks like. Tag, and then you have the quality premium, made in San Francisco. And then if you guys are wondering, these are a full button fly. And yeah, they just look, it's this tag right here. It's the tag with the Beyonce on it that really gets me. They're stunning. I love them so much. I got them at a good deal. You know, these are really good for like if you're going out like to the bar or something. These are a pair of jeans where it's like, I see you, girl. I see you. It like, it does, it's, you're still wearing jeans, but like they're bedazzled and like, they're just so cute. You're not gonna be sitting that long at a bar, so it's like perfect. It was like perfect jeans. Like, who doesn't want perfect jeans? So that's all for like my Disney and fashion stuff. So another room update is I put up my wreath. I was telling you guys earlier in the video that I already set it for Christmas and everything, so I put up my wreath. You could kind of see a little bit of my Christmas lights. I'll show you guys them, what they look like at night. They're super cozy. Love it so much. And then also I changed out my letterboard up here. I've had the quote escape the ordinary literally maybe it was going on like 6 years that I have not changed that quote out. And then since I put my Disney pins up there, I was like, it makes sense to just put a Disney quote or like a Disney song. So did I absolutely make it harder than it needed to be to pick out a quote for that letterboard? Of course I did. Did I end up going with something basic? Of course I did. So I just went with Cinderella's, what was it? A dream is a wish. A dream is a wish your heart makes. So Cinderella up there. And you know what's so rude is I don't even have a Cinderella pin for my pin board up there. So guess what? We're going to have to get a Cinderella pin. So I might pick that up on my next Disney trip, or I'll start perusing, see what I like, see what I don't like. I feel like her glass zipper is like classic, but I want to see if I can find anything else, you know? So let's talk about some favorites and things that I have been loving. I've been loving Gilmore Girls. I started it in October, beginning of October, but the reason why I have not finished it yet, usually I could blow through a show in like a month or two. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so mad. After like season 3, it's been a really hard watch for me. This is like my third rewatch. The first time I watched it, loved it. Second time, I just had it on as background noise and I didn't really like watch it, but this time I'm rewatching it. And after season 3, it's making me mad. Like, I'm on season 6 right now, and it's really at this point just trying to finish the show. Like, I'm no longer enjoying it. I'm just, the way they took all the character stories, I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. But it's okay. I still love it. It still gives peak cozy vibes. It still gives everything that I needed to give. It's just, it's so funny now looking back and rewatching it. Like, wow. Some of the storylines and the plot characters I actually didn't enjoy, like how they took their storyline and everything. So yeah, there's that with Gilmore Girls. Again, love it. It's the perfect time to be watching it and everything about that. Again, I also told you guys that I went to go watch, I think I told you guys I went to go watch Wicked for good. I'm so happy. I love that movie. I'm so happy to be in the know because I really didn't know about Wicked until the first movie came out. So like once the first movie came out, I learned about like all the lore, like how it was a play, like all the history behind it now. And so I'm happy to be like in that group now, like know about it, be happy for the second movie, watched it, loved it. So yeah. Yeah, and it makes me happy for like all the people that saw like the play and loved like the storyline before it was the movie, so I'm happy for them, like they get to see it. Like usually I'm a big musical person, but I think because it wasn't a movie that I just never got around to watching it, because I don't think I've ever actually gone to watch like a Broadway like play or something ever. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched a play. Anyways, the first time that I went though, I got the green Wicked set, Elphaba's Wicked set with the W. I got the set designed by Paul Tezwell, and I love it so much. Like that set, I get so many compliments whenever I wear Elphaba's Wicked set, and it's so comfy. It looks so good. Like I don't even care if it's Wicked or like it's an amazing set. Like I wear it to school on like cozy, comfy days. Like I love it so much. It's like you can't go wrong with it, honestly. This time around, I was like, well, I want to get something, and then I saw that Rem dropped Elphaba's color changing lip oil or pH lip oil, and I was like, okay, I kind of like have to get this, and I love it so much. I feel like all pH is like a hot pink, so it's just a hot pink with like some glitter on it. I love the packaging, and I'm so happy that I found it because when I went to my Ulta, it was already sold out, and then I went to go check. And I went to go check the Ulta inside of Target, and they had one left. So that's where I picked this up. And yeah, I love it so much. But yeah, anyways, and then actually, what movie did I see before? I've been on like a full movie. Again, it's the fall time. I love watching movies, TV shows. It's just, that's my jam right now. I think the movie that I watched, I definitely watched Frankenstein before Wicked. And when I tell you guys that did something to me, that movie, loved Frankenstein, absolutely loved it. And I think it was like the gothic romantic vibes and like the horror sci-fi genre. I was like, let me go ahead and pick up a classic. So I didn't pick it up. It was on my physical TBR. I just haven't gotten around to reading it. So I'm reading currently The Picture of Dorian Gray. It is a classic, so it is taking me a little bit longer to read, just because like I have to adjust to like reading a classic. I feel like that might just be a me thing, but I'm loving it so far. It's just taking me a little bit longer to get through it. And literally Frankenstein brought out like this thing in me where I was like, I need to read classics. I want to read like every classic ever. I want to like be in the know. I want to be in sci-fi genre. I want to watch, what's that movie? Nosferatu. I want to watch Nosferatu. And usually I'm not a big like horror sci-fi person, but Frankenstein did so well that I was like, I think I actually might really enjoy this type of genre. I think now in my life, I think if you would have asked me like even like a year or two ago, I would have been like, not so much into it. But now a girly is into it. So picking up, currently reading The Picture of Dorian Gray. We'll see how long it takes me. And then from there, I was like, I've had these books saved forever. And I was like, you know what? I'm in my reading era. I think now would be the perfect time to pick up a good chunk of books that I've been wanting for a really long time. So I went on to Pango Books. You guys don't know it. It's a app where you could sell secondhand books. So all of these were secondhand books. I got them all for really good prices. And so this is my stack. I am missing one book from here. It still hasn't gotten here yet, but let's go ahead and go through this stack. A lot of these are actually, 3 of these books were ones I have read in grade school, so like elementary, middle, or like high school. And there was something about it where I was thinking about it one day and I like went down a rabbit hole. This was like before I watched Frankenstein though, and that's why I had them on my list. I was like, I want to reread my books that I read during grade school just because it's like I haven't read them since, and since I rewatched something or reread something where I was like, I need to go back and reread everything or rewatch everything from when I was young. Because it's like, I feel like there's so much underlying meaning that I missed back then that will catch now and understand now just because I'm older and like I actually want to read them instead of like when you're in school and you don't want to read books or like you're reading them just for assignments. So these are the ones that I picked up that I've read during school. I'm missing one more. I've read obviously more books. I've read Holes, Hoots that I still want to pick up. There's so many more. These are the current ones. I was like, I really want to reread them. This one is from like the youngest I can remember. I think it was like 3rd, 4th grade, like a vivid memory. I remember Flat Stanley for sure. But like Island of the Blue Dolphins. I think we read the book and then we watched the movie after. I feel like there's a movie to this. Island of the Blue Dolphins is one of those stories where it has always been in the back of my mind where I'm like, where do I know that story from? Or like, where do I know that imagery from? Because like, you know, when you're little and like, you're like, oh my God, I've seen that before. But it's like, I can't remember where I've seen that before. Island of the Blue Dolphins is one of the ones that I want to reread. I feel like it's so fun to just go back and like, what was I reading? Or what was at the time that I was in elementary school, like the curriculum or what the teachers wanted us to read. I just think there's so much information and history. So Island of the Blue Dolphins, I'm so excited to reread. And then I'm also missing Lord of the Flies from this stack. This one I can vividly remember these 3 books. I'll put up Lord of the Flies up here. I can vividly remember reading these books in school. I feel like this one was a summer read and then this one we read during the school year. So first we'll start off with The Pearl. I believe I read this freshman year of high school, and I remember really enjoying the story. I remember really loving it, and I remember there was some meaning to it. I was like, that stuck with me for so long. It stuck with me for like high school, and then I just forgot about it. So I would love to reread The Pearl. It's a Penguin classic, Penguin literature, and yeah, I remember, again, these are one of the stories where I'm like, I have vivid memories of like imagery from reading this and like picturing what was happening. And I'm like, where was that from? And it was from The Pearl. So can't wait to reread The Pearl. I think I've started it on audio, but then it got returned because I got caught up in something else. So now I have the book. So now there's no excuse. I don't have to wait for my audiobook on Libby. And then also a classic. I feel like Lord of the Flies and Animal Farm are like two classics, but I feel like not a lot of people have read them because I asked my siblings. Maybe they were just it wasn't in their time period for books at the time, but Animal Farm is one of those things where my teacher was so passionate about this book and Lord of the Flies as well. And I remember him like we would read like a chapter or like we would read like a few pages and he would go on like the rest of the tangent for the rest of the class about how much meaning there is. And you know when you're getting lectured at where it's like you start to doze off for a little bit, I feel like he got me and then it would doze off like because I'll be like, oh my god, yeah, like that does have really cool underlying meaning about like I feel like I believe this is a political book and it has some political underlying. And I remember being like, you're so right, oh my god, I'm with you. And then he kept going and I was like, you're losing me. You're losing me. So Animal Farm is one I can't wait to reread. I'm just rereading the back right here. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. In this political climate, I feel like this is a reread that I think will just fulfill that political science thing in me that just I love so much. So Animal Farm it is. And then also Lord of the Flies has a, I think it has a political underlying, like underlying tone if I'm correct. So those are some of the books from when I went on grade school and everything like that. And then these are some that were just like fun I want reads. So first is Along Came Amor. This is a big chunker. This is the third book in the Primas in Power series by Alexis Daria. I've the first book is You Had Me at, I have on my shelf up there. That's why I'm looking up there. The first is You Had Me at Hola, and then the second one is A Lot Like Adios. I liked You Had Me at Hola. I think it was a good introduction into the series that she created, but I really enjoyed A Lot Like Adios. She's a graphic designer. She gets with a baseball player. I'm like, say no more. Honestly, say no more. And I feel like I really connected with her in the second book, and the main character in the second book, just because we just had a lot of the same interests. And so I was curious going into this third book. I started it like on the free sample on my Kindle and immediately was waiting for this book to come out. I don't know why I just haven't picked it up because I was literally so excited for the third book, and I don't know why I just haven't picked it up. So this time around, I was like, okay, let me just pick up everything that I've been wanting for a really long time. And it's so thick just because I feel like in here she has to finish up a lot of all the other character storylines. That's why it could be really thick. But I read the first few pages, and she said in like the first chapter, she's like, she opens up her planner and is writing in there. It's like a 6-ring binder. And I'm like, she's literally me again in her planner, like writing. And I'm like journaling, everything. And I'm like, yep, I need the physical copy of this immediately. And it's in pristine condition. I don't think the seller even like, it looks like brand new. Brand new. I love Pingo. I highly recommend if you guys are looking for secondhand books to order from there. I've been a long time user of Pingo books. Yeah, all of these are in pristine condition. Love them so much. The only one I would say like is Atomic Habits. Is a little bit like dirty or like I still need to clean it and like do some things to it. This one I still need to read. I usually will only get physical copies of either series I really enjoyed that I already have going, and also books that I have already read. I like to read majority of my books. I can read them on my Kindle or audiobooks. I have so I like to keep my physical TBR very minimal just because I also don't have a lot of space in my room anymore. I feel like I'm outgrowing my shelves so fast, like all the knickknacks, all my books, all my planners and everything. Yeah, I'm very select on the books that I get. So Along Came Amor is something that I knew I had to pick up that I wanted the physical copy of. Now, Atomic Habits, I have read last year, loved it so much, and I was like, when you're listening to it on audio, I was listening like on the way to and from school. it's one of those things where I would love to see like the charts and stuff that he has up and everything. And I feel like this is just a good book to just like annotate and just like go through. I have another, like, also have the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens when I read in high school, and I loved that book so much. I annotated it, I put tabs, I highlighted it. I remember gaining so much from that book. And then when I read, I love like a self-help book. I think they're so much fun. I feel like there's just so much fun to read, like what other people like think is like good for you. That's a whole nother tangent in itself. But Atomic Habits, I feel like I really gained something from this, and it was really good, and I really just would love to annotate it since I already read it and know I loved it. So Atomic Habits, it's a hardcover, and yeah. Last book that I have here is The Artist's Way. I saw this a lot. I feel like it really gained its popularity this year, but even before that, I would say like at least like 2023, 2024, I saw it starting to go around, and I immediately was like, okay. The whole thing with The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron is the morning pages. And you know what? The one thing I hate doing, I hate journaling in the morning when I first wake up. I feel like, number one, I don't have time. Number one, I'm too sleepy. Number two, like I feel like I make a lot of excuses, or like I don't take my mornings as serious. And I'm like, I've tried journaling in the morning, but I feel like I get nothing out of it. So maybe The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron. And this is one that I wanted the physical copy of because, again, annotating. I think I just really love annotating a book. I can't wait to start it. The seller put a little sticky note, and I just put it in here. It says, "Thanks for buying, enjoy." I'm like, I love, and sometimes Pango book sellers, they'll give you like a little sticker or like a little bookmark or something. So if you have a good seller, they'll give you like a little post-it note that says thank you or something like that. And I think it's Island of the Blue Dolphin. She gave me a little card, and she says, "Thank you for reading. Happy reading, Michelle." I don't know when I'm going to start this, but when I do, it will be definitely documented. It'll be an adventure. I feel like that's going to take a lot of dedication to, especially, again, I'm a journaler at night because I have something to journal about because of things that happen throughout the day, how I felt throughout the day. I feel like when I first wake up in the morning, it's like nothing happened. Like, what do you want me to write about? But I feel like that can spark something in me since I'm like, I have something to write about. Not having something to write about will again bring out that creative energy. Yup. Also, going along with The Artist Way, the creative act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Amazing. Like, I feel like this duo right here is like ultimate. Like, I haven't, again, this is another book that I've sat at like the beginning for. I'm going through, I'm annotating it, but this book, I feel like I'm getting through it, but I feel like sitting with it and taking it in versus just speeding through it is a completely different experience. So I feel like these two are going to take a little bit for me to get into. That's The Artist's Way. And then also some design books. I went to Barnes & Noble to go like pick up like some magazines and stuff. And I was perusing in the clearance aisle, and I found these amazing books. I really liked them. I thought they were on sale, they were cheap. I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and pick up design art. And yeah, one thing about me is I love just flipping through pages and like looking and reading if like you're in a slump or something. And it was on sale for like $5. I was like this is absolutely insane. Insane work. What else is one of my favorite pages in here? I also had to rip something out to like show them the class. Like, love this page as well. Like the green, hello. It's so good, so good. I feel like it's really cool. I'm trying to open up the chapters to show you guys. Okay, so this book, the whole thing about it is like it talks about pattern, furniture, interior architecture, and then just other stuff like that. So that's why I feel like it's really cool, because it doesn't just talk about like actual design work versus this one. I got this one for $20 at Barnes & Noble. I feel like it was really cool. It's The World in Prints, the history of advertising posters from the late 19th century to the 1940s. I thought this one was so cool. I feel like this time period of like graphic design and like print and everything is like so interesting to look at. I feel like there's so much going on, and I'm a very I would say like a minimalist designer. Like I like very minimal art, and I feel like I need to step out of, I feel like that's like to my core. It's like minimal design is where I really love, but I feel like to step out of it and to look at something like this, like getting back into like illustration and drawing, even though I'm not good at it, I think it would be cool to play with layering and textures and making a poster or design feel rich. I love looking through this book. I feel like there's something in here that's like so awesome to just sit through and everything. I'm so happy that I got it on clearance. So that's what makes me even happier. If you guys don't go into Barnes & Noble clearance, there's actually some amazing things you can find in there. I don't know, there's just something so amazing about this. And also it's gonna be a long-term book. Like I'm gonna have this for a very long time, and I feel like it's just so cool what designers were doing. I don't know. There's just so much. There's so much history that goes into poster design and like time period when it was created and everything. I feel like this one's really cool as well. So yeah, that is my design book. So yeah, that is some of the books and stuff that I've gotten, some shows that I've been loving that made me want to pick up reading again. And I feel like that's the beautiful thing about like watching things out of your comfort zones. Like it'll push you to wanting to explore genres and everything like that. So yeah, I'm super happy. I'm super happy with all my books. I want to just sit and read like all day every day and watch a show and like everything. And so yeah, those are my books that I picked up, and talk to you guys later in a little bit. Guys, I forgot to show you a book. I forgot to show you guys a book. How rude of me not to show you guys this amazing beauty that I found at TJ Maxx for $10. The complete collection of Jane Austen. And look at how beautiful this cover is. When I saw it, I was like immediately taking that for $10. Absolutely. Like to have Jane Austen's entire collection, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just wanted to show you guys. It has a pink little ribbon. It has all the floral details. I was like what else do you want from me, honestly? Like this is me in a book. Like this is literally me in a book. Like I thought this was so stunning. It has like floral interior. I feel like the type is done so well, like all the text and like the numbers at the bottom with the little icons. I thought that was so beautiful. There's also an introduction to like Jane Austen, like her life and everything. So there's that. So there's like a little things in there, and then you have all of her novels in here. All of her books. You guys can hear that. That's my dog. I just love it so much. Like this is like a beautiful classic again. I'm gonna have for like the rest of my life. Like this will be with me for a very long time. And yeah, that's one thing like about growing like and like having like my books and everything. It's like you guys see my dog? Like these books are gonna be with me for a long time, and like how she's sitting with me. Hi Nina girl. My pretty girl. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna have these books for such a long time, and I love growing my collection with things that I love. I feel like I've gone through my phase of like not just buying books just to buy books, and like actually being intentional about it, because like there's some books on my shelf that I feel like I could still like declutter. I even from like my like beginner, like when I very first started reading, I feel like I have only bought books like I've really enjoyed, or if like I didn't enjoy them as much, I would give them away to like friends or family, or like try to sell them or something. But yeah, I'm glad that I've stuck like with that process, but now I feel like that I'm older, I'm just being even more picky about what I'm buying, and like buying with intentionality of like actually like beautiful pieces like this. So yeah, I love that. And like look how cutie it is. That's all. I'll give you guys a little update a little bit later. But first, let's go make a matcha and go make some food, because I've been yapping for a long time. So let's go eat and make matcha. Actually, before we eat and go make matcha, let's actually clean this up, because there's like books everywhere. So let's go do that, and then we'll get back to it. Got it? Got it? Okay. That's scary. I had like a picture frame like on my screen. I'm like, that one was scary though. Like I didn't like that one. Let me just replay this one. That one was scary. Anyways, while I'm cleaning up my bed right here, oh, I was gonna talk to you guys about my matcha. So I currently don't have heavy whipping cream, and that's how I like to make my cream top cold foam situation. And so I'm a little bit sad about that. I don't have my cream top cold foam, so I just know my matcha is not gonna be the best today. And I'm a little bit sad about that, but you know what? As long as we're having matcha, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. You just gotta look at the bright side. This stack is actually insane. Look at this stack. Look at this stack. I have to put these away either on my shelves or somewhere else because there's just too many books. Too many books. First things first, I'm the realist. Okay, Zelia, literally. We're gonna go get my matcha. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we need to go buy new matcha because I literally just refilled our tin. If you guys are wondering, this is what my matcha station looks like. How pretty, how pretty. Let me back you guys up. Oh, that's as far as you guys can go. All right, let me lower you guys and let me start the matcha situation. I guess I'll show you guys how I like to make my matcha. I'm sad I don't have everything, but it's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay that I don't have everything. I am in such a yappy mood. It's like insane for even me. Like I usually don't talk this much. Or I feel like I probably do, and I just don't even notice that I talk this much. I'll let the dogs in. The door is halfway closed, guys. I'm not locking them out. Okay, I'm gonna angle you guys all the way down. Oh, this is also another star bread. I'm just gonna move it off to the side though. Okay, I have my hot water going right now, so that's good. So here is where I like to put my hot water and let my whisk sit in the hot water. This is what I like to use. Here, let me show you guys again. This is what it looks like. We got it off of, I believe, Amazon. It's just a little glass cup. I love this spoon for scooping out the matcha, and then I love this for putting the hot water inside. So yeah. Also, I got this matcha set for my birthday. We don't use this jade green matcha. There's another brand in here, but I just threw away the bag, so I'm so sorry I cannot show you guys. This brand though is like okay. The jade leaf one, it's okay, but I've tried better matchas, and the matcha that I have in here right now is on the better side. So I have a little tea towel, and I have my sifter right here. We're gonna go ahead and move that. Let me go check the water temperature. It's not ready yet. I usually like to get it like at least like to 160 or something. So that's where we're trying to be at. Okay, so I usually like to do at least like 2 scoops of this. Actually, I'm not gonna do that much today because I also have not ate today. So I'm drinking this on an empty stomach. So that's no bueno. So I'll only do a little bit. Usually I do 2 scoops, but this time it's gonna be like 1 and some. Just like to sift through that. Perfect. Put that off to the side. And now we have the matcha in here. I love the pink and green. Pink goes good with green. Yes, it is. Perfect timing. My hot water is ready, but now we need to let my whisk sit for a little bit. Let it bloom. I usually like to eyeball the whole thing. I don't do measurements. My sister, when she makes matcha, she loves to make measurements. That's like her thing. It's like everything must be measured properly. And I'm like, we'll see what the vibe is, you know? We'll see what the vibe is with these cups, and they're super cute. Let me show you guys. They're so cute. They look like they're from a coffee shop. Aren't they the cutest thing? And then when I have my cold foam on top, you know what I think we might have? Guys, I thought we didn't have any. We have some. We have heavy whipping cream. Oh, this is over for you guys. You guys, it's over for me because I'm about to eat this matcha up. Okay, I'm gonna put some hot water in here. Now we're gonna whisk. We're gonna whisk this up. A little one too. Put my whisk back into the water, and then I like to put my matcha off to the side while I get my cup ready and my heavy whipping cream. Let me go put ice in here, and then so it could be in the fridge and like the whole cup could cool. So that's what I'm gonna go do. People are actually going to hate me for this, but I drink real milk, like 2%. Like I drink milk. Like I love milk. Okay. So I have my little glass cup now. I have vanilla to sweeten my heavy whipping cream, and then also I have my whisk. So everything's ready to go. Again, eyeball this part. Okay, this is brand new. Get a rip off this seal. Then we're gonna just go ahead and pour. It is gonna thicken up and everything, so I like to make sure I don't overdo it. And then I like it to be really sweet. I like my topping to be very sweet. I don't like the matcha itself to be very sweet. So we're gonna just go ahead and add 2, 3, 4. If you guys think that's too much, don't put that much then. If you think it's too little, put more then. And then we're gonna just go ahead and sit here and whisk now. I'm so over it, guys. I swear it usually gets more, it gets thicker than this. I swear, I promise you it does, but it hates me right now. My heavy whipping cream really just hates me right now. Okay, we added our brown sugar, our milk, and now it's time to add the matcha. Ooh, isn't that pretty, guys? There's still so much in there. So then at the end, I usually like to just scoop all the remnants out that didn't make it on its own. And then from here, I like to add my cold foam, my sweet cold foam. Whoa, isn't that so pretty, guys? Look at that 3-layered goodness. Wow, I'm actually super excited to try it. Okay, this is my matcha. This is how it turned out. That's how I like to make it. If any of you guys were wondering, probably nobody was wondering, but there it is. That's my matcha in my little cup. Now I'm going to just stir it. I'm going to just use the spoon to give it a nice stir. Ooh, so pretty. The top looks so good. Like, look at how cool that looks. Are you kidding me? Okay, taste test. I'm only getting the sweet cold foam, but that's so good. That's my shit right there. This is it. This is it. If any of you guys are wondering, this is literally it. This is my matcha. Okay. I will talk to you guys later once I'm done eating my turkey sandwich that I'm gonna make. Cold foam right here. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later once I'm done eating my turkey sandwich and I clean this kitchen up because it's a mess. So I'll talk to you guys later because I still have some more yapping to do. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm almost done with my matcha. I'm finishing it up, but I'm also wanted to talk to you guys about some cute little stationery things that I've picked up as well. I'm not gonna go too much into the stationery and everything just because I'm waiting for my entire 2026 ecosystem to come in. I'm still waiting on my Sterling ink common planner, so I don't know when that's gonna get here. She said it's gonna ship out in December, so end of December. My stuff is gonna be really late, which I feel so bad about, but yeah. We're just gonna do a little haul of some things that I've picked up for 2026 and everything, so let's go ahead and get started. So I decided 2026 I'm going to be using my Sterling ink A6 horizontal as my diary journal for. Let me go ahead and show you guys around. I'm just gonna do a little sneak peek for you guys. So this, I got a Salty Katie clear case with the red elastic for next year just because I noticed that some of my stickers started peeling and I was like, I can't have that. So in order to protect them and also just make this a little bit like a more put together system, because originally this was just my companion planner for this year, but for next year she's actually going to be fully in my system, like main girl. She's going to be, so yeah. The red elastic, I thought it was so cute. It matched perfectly with the red on the dog. And yeah, also, this is the opening page now. I added my little chicken sticker with some little craft paper, and then I put the start date, and then I'm gonna put the end date. I'm currently using the scratch paper, the weeklies, as scratch paper. And then in the back, I did one entry in here and I was like, let me just see how this would work as a journal. I just did one entry, a quick little, got some things off of my brain, and I loved it so much. this is what it looks like. And I took my pen and I was writing in here, and I was like, this feels amazing. I loved how I wrote in here. I thought it was like the perfect amount of space for me to get my thoughts out of my head. It wasn't too big, wasn't too small. So I was like, perfect, using that as my diary journal for 2026, since I'm probably going to finish the one that I have this year. So this is what I decided to do, like the theme and everything and the setup. So we have diary journal 2026. I used this stamp to stamp this, and then all of my stickers are from Daiso. And then here I have the table of contents and all the stickers over there, and then it says hello 2026. And then here is the opening page. These are some more stickers from Daiso as well, and then I just put 01 January, and then I'll write January 1st, the time, and then I'll do my entry for next year. And I'm so excited. And also the titling the page, I started that in like October. I started this in like October, titling it for each month, all of my journal entries. So that'll be a lot easier. And girl, we still have at least like 200 pages in here. I will be using a lot more pages just because it is a little bit smaller, but other than that, I think it'll be totally fine. And I think it's perfect space for like a day per page almost, but I don't even journal daily like that. I mostly do more like catch up in my planner journal than like in here. This is more like deep thought or like something that's been on my mind a little bit more that I want to dive into. So that's that. We still literally have all of this to go, and I was like, there's no way I'm not going to use this planner like just for this year. I was like, I will be finding a way to use her next year. So this is how she looks like, and I'm super excited. And I was even thinking I can even put the Disneyland charm on here, but we'll see if I want to put it on any of my 2026 journals or something. I can even like do like a little hole punch and put it like on the side right here, or like on the band. I don't know, it might look super cute. We'll try that out definitely. And then I just went yesterday and I picked up some, I already used some of these stickers. We'll see if I post my December plan with me. If I don't, then I'm so happy I'm showing you guys. These are little like Disneyland, like Mickey and Minnie holiday stickers. I didn't have any like from my big Daiso sticker haul. They didn't bring out any like Christmas stickers yet, so I was waiting until they brought them out so I could decorate for November. That's why I didn't get any in my last sticker haul. So yeah, here are some little bears and like little Santa outfits and like presents and everything. Super, super cute. I love them so much. I think bears, I'm obsessed with bears right now. I think they're the cutest thing. We have classic blue snowflakes. I haven't touched those yet. And then here we have more. I love this because it comes like with Christmas sweaters and like cake and all that. I thought it was super cute. And then here's another one where it's just like, I think of this one more as like a holidays, not so much like Santa and like Santa suits, and like there's more like reefs. It's more like botanical than anything. So I love this one as well. And then I was screenshotting. I like to do this thing where I like to screenshot and just get everything at once. I like to collect, and then just go ham all at once, which I don't know if that's good or not, but that's what I like to do. So if you guys haven't watched my scrapbooking for beginners, I showed you guys the scrapbook that I'm going to be using for 2026, and it's a B6 compact comment planner. And since it's a smaller format, I was like, I need some like scrapbooking paper and like some backgrounds to put some on, just because like I'm going through what I have already and I've kind of left with like nothing else. So I needed to pick some new things up for the new year. So this is what I got. It's just colorful paper, a whole bunch of different colors, and I thought it would be perfect just to like put behind a picture or like use them as little things. And it's literally the same exact size as my common planner, literally. So the pages will fit close to it in there. I don't have to chop off a lot of like excess. And yeah, these are the little booklets from Daiso. This is like, I know they sell like different color palettes, but this is the one that I decided to pick up for next year. And then I was hunting. I literally went around like 3 times and I was like, where are they? These are the little like design papers. This is what they look like. This one's like a little music one. I thought it was so cute. This one are more like patterns, so like gingham and everything. And like polka dots. Love that. And then here we have like lemons and all that. And then this is my favorite at the back, the strawberries with like the gingham and the blueberries. So cute. I also love this one too. This floral pattern is super, super nice. So yeah, that is literally all the stationery I got. I've been going through my stationery a lot. I've been going through my stationery pretty quickly because I'm using things like every day now, which that's amazing. And yeah, but I can feel myself starting to overdo it. So I'm going to pull back just because this year I needed to buy a lot of new things, like new pens that I would really love and use every day, just because I was still using stuff from like 2-3 years ago that I bought that I wasn't fully in love with and didn't make me like that happy using. So I have a fountain pen. I have amazing zebra brown pens and like solid pens that I know I love, like my Uniball 1P, amazing. I have a store close to me that I can go and buy refills like for all of these pens. I'm super grateful to live in an area where the stationery is very accessible to me, and I feel like that's why I could get very out of hand, is because I can just go and pick them up. So yeah, I love stationery. I can't wait to start sharing with you guys. I'm so sad. I'm waiting on everything to come in to show you guys all at once, like a whole journal ecosystem for 2026. But yeah, that probably won't come until late December, early January, because nothing's here yet. And honestly, I'm totally fine with that because I'm loving the system that I'm in right now for 2025. So yeah, no need to rush into anything. It'll come when it comes, and I'll film it when I need to film it. So yeah, I'm super excited though to get to scrapbooking in my common planner. Like I'm already like itching. I'm itching so hard to like start that scrapbook and like have fun in it and play with it already. So I'll probably start setting that up pretty soon. And yeah, but I'm super happy I have everything that I need for this upcoming year. I'm really have on my wish list like 2 other things that like are a little bit bigger purchases that I'm waiting on. That I'm like, do I really need it? Do I really need that? And I think I'm really contemplating. I've waited all year, and I think I do really want it. So yeah. One of them is the Canon Ivy printers with the sticker paper on the back, just because I do love my Canon selfie printer. That's like amazing for like when I'm going scrapbooking. But like if I want to just like do like one picture and just stick it down, or if I want to just do like 4 mini pictures, I think that'll be a little bit easier, just because with that printer I have to take it out, plug it in, put in the paper, go into my photos, connect to the Wi-Fi. It's a little bit more of a situation than just going onto the app and printing it. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm gonna think about, and I think it would really benefit me from getting it. And then also I want to get my Polaroid camera fixed so bad this year. I was supposed to get it fixed this year, but then they were going to charge me the same exact amount to buy a new camera. So that's the only reason why I've been putting off it. I still literally have all of the film that I bought for it for 2 years ago, and I've just never used it. We'll see if it's expired or not. But yeah, I think that is all the yapping I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably going to be a very long video, but if you stayed till the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, like it, give it a like, maybe do a little hype. That's like an extra, like a super like type of vibe. And if you want to stay tuned for more videos, see more of what I'm getting up to, subscribe and turn on your notifications so you guys know when I post. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.